What it do? What is going on, guys? It is your boy Godhand back again with more Destiny, more galactic saving exploits on this game. Man, this game is so much fun. And yeah, I'm actually playing with a good friend right now, Daimizukage. You can see him running around somewhere there. And we actually, you see, he's punching everybody in the face. We're actually in the middle of a public event. I know I said how much I love the public events before, and that still stands true. So much fun. I kind of hope they have a little bit more missions. I think they had about 4 public event type missions, 4 public events, and within them were 4 different types of missions, if that wasn't clear. So yeah, that's my only complaint about them. I just, you know, I hope they have more than just the 4 or 3 that they had in here, the beta. But even if they don't, it's good. It's fine. It's totally fine. I would still have a great time doing it, no problem. But yeah, we're in a public event, and if you notice, we're only punching these cats. We're only smacking them in the face. We're actually doing we bought a bounty or a challenge mission from the guy that sells them over in the Citadel, and yeah, so we're trying to complete that right now. It was 30 smacks, 30 death smacks. So that's what we're doing right now. You can see I took a little too much damage. Played around with these guys, so I had to run and get some cover. So yeah, that's what we're doing right here, and I think we get it. I'm pretty sure we get it. I know I died once trying to do this, and I was pretty pissed off. I had to do it all over again. But yeah, guys, I actually want to talk to you about some stats in Destiny that I just figured out how to understand. It's so funny, like, thinking about it, I maybe understood, like, the basic concept of just shoot other things. Just shoot everything that I see. That's pretty much how I was playing the game. I did not understand the armor, the damage, nothing. But I've been doing a lot of research on Destiny because, you know, I'm just so into the game. And I found out some stuff. And from my experience, a lot of people had no idea about this. I actually was on Reddit. And I saw some misinformation, not misinformation, but some incorrect information that was on there. So I'm guessing a lot of people are also don't really know what's going on in this game. So I'm just making a video here, just kind of clearing things up, just sharing some new stuff that I learned. All right, let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the stats. The stats in this game come down to 4 main stats. Within each class, there are depending on which route you go. With Titan, there's a defender and what was it, striker, and there are stats. There are extra stats depending on whichever one you go to. But there are 4 main stats in the game, and those are the ones I'm going to be talking about. Those 4 main stats, you've seen them before. They are strength, discipline, intellect, and light, I would say, is the 4th one. Yeah, light's the 4th one. And here's what they do. Strength is a stat that reduces cooldown time for melee. Now, as you can see, we're smacking the crap out. Oh, just finished it. Word. Yeah, gold star, baby, all the way. So, as you just saw, we were smacking cats left and right. But every once in a while, you saw that I smacked somebody so hard that they straight disappeared. They ceased to exist. That is kind of disintegrated into like a blue flavy type thing. And that is my melee ability. It deals arc damage, and it makes them, I smack them so hard they just straight disappear. So that's what strength does. Strength makes that effect come back sooner. As you can see, there's a charge time for grenades, strength, and the special ability. And strength reduces the cooldown time for the melee. I think the full cooldown time is a minute. And as you you know, the more strength you get is you shave time off that cooldown. I think maximum you can do is 20 seconds cooldown. I think that's the maximum best that you can get it at is 20 seconds cooldown. So that would be about 3 melees a minute. And I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is as you ascend in level, you're just going to be working to keep your melee down to 20 or as close to 20 seconds as possible. Next up, we have the discipline stat, and that reduces the cooldown time for your grenades. Yeah, and the grenades, that void grenade, I had it on my Titan class here. I think Daimizukage's warlord or whatever had a void grenade. That thing sucks, man. I mean, it's good. I just love punching them with the arc fist thing. Call it my God hand attack. Yeah. Yeah. The void grenade was pretty whack, man. But yeah. So discipline reduces cooldown time for grenades. It's pretty much the same stats in terms of what it does for the cooldown time as strength. The max you can get at, as far as we know so far, is 20 seconds. Sorry, 20 seconds per use, and that's if you are maxed out in discipline. And if you are maxed out, you get to use your grenades 3 times a minute. Yeah, that's what that does. And the last one is intellect. And intellect reduces the time for your super. Mine's is what is it called? I forgot what it's called, but I basically just smash the ground with both fists, do a Hulk smash, and I gamma crush everybody around me because I'm a beast. My Titan is so dope, dude. Titan is so dope. Oh, and I got some news regarding. I'll save that till the end. But yeah, so that's what intellect does. It reduces your special move. Once again, max you can get it is 20 seconds per reload, and you can use it 3 times a minute. Yeah, and let's see here. And when it comes to the intellect cooldown time, it's only the passive cooldown time. If you ever use if you're ever building your super power, your super attack meter, you would see that if you kill somebody, you get like a temporary, just a bump of like -5 seconds for every kill that you made. It does not affect that kill load, that kill boost. It only affects the passive. So whenever you're just running around not killing anybody and it's painfully loading, that's what intellect affects. Your kill boost will always be the same. As far as I know so far, your kill boost will always be the same, no matter how high or low your intellect is. Alrighty. And the last one is light. And light is what's going to push you, so far, that's all we know, is going to push you past your level cap, which I think is 20. 20 or 29 or something like that. Yeah, so light is what you're going to be trying to collect and use. It's only on your armor. Light only is on your armor. So certain armors, I'm pretty sure it's helmets. There was a video by IGN where they had a level 29 hunter or whatever, and it had light on its helmet, 100-something plus light on its helmet. And that's what, I guess you would say, pushed it past just the level cap. So yeah, collecting light is going to be a big part of the game, and especially if you want to, defeat the baddies past level 29, you're going to need a whole lot of light for that. Yeah, and those are the 4 main stats, and that's what they do. I did not know that. The whole time the beta was going on, I had no idea. I mean, I'm sure it gave like a little description if you hovered over the stat or whatever, but I didn't read it. And looking back, I was looking at my gameplay, and I'm like, what's that stuff you can do? And I looked it up or whatever. So, yeah, that's what they do. So let's talk about attack versus impact. On all guns, you saw something called attack and impact. Now let's break that down. Attack and impact deal with the damage of the weapon. Attack deals specifically with the enemy's defense. So your attack rating will be what's subtracting from the enemy's defense. So you need a certain amount of attack to get past the enemy's defense, whatever it is. And once you get past the enemy defense, or not get past the enemy defense, that's when the impact rating on your weapon will be coming into play. So the impact is what is actually going to be doing the damage to the enemy. Once again, attack just takes away the defense, and impact is what damages the enemy. So if you have an enemy that has, let's say, a 30 defense, right, and you have an attack of 40. That means that you will be negating the enemy defense, as well as I'm pretty sure it's going to have some damage boost in addition to your attack of whatever it may be. And attack, the only way to, as far as I know, the only way to increase attack of any particular gun is to get headshots. Headshots deal 3 times the damage that the normal attack, the normal impact is. So once again, to review. Attack takes away from enemy defense, and impact is what takes away from enemy health. That's what kills the enemy, the impact. All right. Moving on. Well, actually, before I move on, let's talk about elemental damage, because I thought that the elements on my gun, be it arc, which is the blue energy, solar, which is the red energy, or void, which is the purple looking evil energy, I thought that that gave me additional stopping power or impact. I thought that gave me extra impact. Not the case. From what I understand, the elemental damage specifically dealt with the enemy's shield. If the enemy had no shield, the elemental, at least in the beta so far, the elemental had it didn't mean anything. While running around, I'm sure you guys saw guys, particularly these guys that I'm fighting run around killing right now. Some of them had blue shields, and that meant that it was weak to arc energy. Arc energy is what it was weak to. So the shield color corresponds with what element that the shield is weak to. Red shields are weak to solar, blue to arc. I don't think I saw any purple shields in the game. But if there were, it would be weak to, you guessed it, void damage. As soon as the shield is gone, then there is no more multiplier or damage buff for having an element on your weapon. Now that's how it was in the beta. I kind of hope that changes. It'll be nice. It'd be nice if like they were weak to a certain element. I think that'd be pretty cool. Not and that could actually help fighting enemies way higher than you. Maybe for enemies lower than you, the elemental damage does not play any role at all. Just to keep people from farming like crazy. Just killing mad lower level stuff, leaving none for the players actually on that lower level. I think that'd be pretty cool. But when you get to, if you're like a level 15 and you're going up against level 20, then maybe that elemental damage can help you against that higher opponent. I think that'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. Next, let's talk about the radar. The radar actually shows you people who are below you, on your level, or above you. It dims a little bit depending on if they're above you or not. It doesn't give any particular way to see if sorry, I was checking something. It doesn't differentiate between if they're above you or below you. But yeah, that's how that works. And the radar shows you people who are certain amount of ways in front of you. If you see they're on the big circle, obviously they're like right next to you or right below you or right above you, and that's how that works. And yeah, guys, I actually found a really good resource for understanding Destiny. This really cool guy on YouTube is Dado Does Destiny, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, the guy he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. He does a bunch of videos. He actually put me on to where I've been getting my information from. But you can watch his videos because these videos are great. Once again, it's Dado Does Destiny. I'll leave a link in the description. I don't know why I can't remember how to say his name correctly, but there you go. And yeah, like I said, he's pretty awesome. He's pretty cool. And yeah. And last bit of news that I want to give you guys is it's a bit of bad news, a bit of a head hanger, but here it is. Our beta bills will not be transferring to the final game once we get it. Sorry guys, all that work was just to enjoy yourself, but we will not be enjoying the fruits of it at all.
Yeah, here we go.
But yeah, guys, actually, I want to tell you guys about something else. I just have a pretty cool idea that I think would be pretty awesome. Yeah, so in addition to all the social settings and the light, it'd be really cool if you can form, like I said, like a guild or whatever you want to call it, and your prestige inside of that group, your reputation can somehow like add to your level. That'd be a really, really cool thing. There was more to it that I wanted to say, but I can't remember it. I'm definitely gonna make another video on it. But that'd be really, really cool if there was some sort of dynamic, with being in a guild or something like that. And like the stronger you guys are, the more you get to go on more prestigious missions, something like that. You know what I mean? Where you can unlock things that are only accessible to people in a guild or in a some sort of guild type thing, whatever you want to call it. That'd be really cool. You get more missions, and you get to take down certain bad guys or whatever, and they drop, there's these attributes to these bad guys that they can drop or whatever, and you put it on your armor or on your gun, and it amplifies the damage, or it amplifies how much arc damage or whatever type of elemental damage you can do, or maybe it gives it all. You can have all three elements on a gun or whatever because of this thing that you picked up, this artifact or whatever it was. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. But with that, guys, I'm gonna end the video. Let me know what you think. What do you think about what I said? And let me know if you have any constructive criticism, anything like that. It's your boy Godhand, and I'm out.
Can't beat those guys yet.
Alright, cool. Want to go do that big level?
Yeah. Let's just go back to orbit and do it up somewhere else.
Hey guys, just one more thing before we end the video and you go back to Raging on COD. I want to tell you guys about my boy's channel. This is Michael Cognata, that's him right there on the screen. He is an up-and-coming actor and one of my best friends, one of the guys that told me to start this YouTube channel, and I did. He is, like I said, an aspiring actor, and he's coming up pretty fast. He has a YouTube channel where he is documenting his success, and it is incredible. The people he meets, the stories that he gets from these interactions with these different movie stars. He's been in commercials, you might have seen him. He's been in some TV movies as well as some feature film stuff. He's acted alongside Denzel. It's pretty intense. And yeah, like I said, he has a YouTube channel where he's documenting, just what it takes, what he's going through, and what he's finding it takes to go from just starting to Tom Cruise. He's always looked for that himself, that specific resource himself, and he hasn't been able to find it. So now he's doing it for other artists. He interacts with his fans. He interacts with people that email him and all that. It's fantastic channel. You won't believe some of the stuff that he goes through, some of the stuff that he's seen, some of the stuff that he's done. It's incredible. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell you guys about it. So definitely check it out. I'm going to have a link in the description as well as a link on the screen. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Get in on this before he becomes a billionaire or whatever and he stops doing it maybe. I don't know. But guys, it's an amazing channel. Check it out. Fresh studios, fresh artists. Don't miss out. Drop a like after you drop one on this video. Peace.